We are live.
Welcome back to another fantastic edition of Violent Wrestling Podcast, better known anymore as VWP. As always, I have my co-host. I'd screw that up every time because I say co-hurt and co-host at the same time. So you're just gonna be my cohort in crime, AA, and he's back, Metal Matt.
Hey.
What's up, fellas or guys or what's up, people? AA, you
We're here.
sound like you're. Go ahead.
Hey, I'm here. I'm feeling a little better.
Matt get the night off. Nice.
Yep. Yeah, biometrics don't work again till like next Saturday night. So
Vacation time, baby.
yeah, a little bit.
So yes, it's not a Wednesday, and yes, we did do a makeshift VWP last night. But since the gang was able to all be here, and we weren't completely. Last night was titled properly with a crazy night, and last night was crazy. So we thought we'd do a proper VWP tonight with everybody involved. AA's feeling better. Matt's here. I still don't give a shit. No, just but we're here. So let's first and foremost, everybody's week went well.
Yeah.
Nice. That's it. Doesn't get simpler than yep. Like okay then. Um, Matt is. It might be paused now, but if you hear some
That's balls.
frustration, Matt just got Red Dead Redemption 2 and is trying it out, so there might be some random R's in the background. So pay no
I
mind to the
host Silver.
huh?
I host Silver in the way.
Pay no mind to the man behind the curtain. Oh man, this week,
Yeah, what a week it's been in wrestling.
oh, this was a shit show of being a WWE fan week. Oh, why don't we go ahead and rip the band-aid off? Matt, what are your thoughts about Raw?
Um, I have to agree with everybody else on this. Yeah, one of the worst episodes of all time. It's been pretty bad for a while now, but it really reached the head this past Monday.
It was. I didn't watch it live, and I said this last night. I forced myself to watch the Hulu cut. Oh, they should have just made the Hulu cut like a couple minutes long because it was just so. What are we doing? And okay, Ronda, Nia, yada yada. But you have the hottest thing coming out in a feud with Seth and Dean. And I said this last night. I'll say it today. I'll say it until something gets corrected. You ruined it. I want it over with immediately. And when I say I want it over with, as two of their biggest fans, that's kind of telling. I would just be done with it. Let's just act like this never happened. Like just do something else. What did you
Yeah,
think about the big old surprise of the IC Open Challenger?
what kind of a
I was
surprise was
shocked.
that?
I was shocked. I tell you, shocked. Who would
I
have thought
wasn't.
the? Go ahead.
I was going to say, when I heard who it was, I wasn't shocked.
I, I was in just complete, utter shock that the person he's been feuding with for 4 damn months is the one that answered the challenge. Like, seriously? Like, it couldn't. Tyler Breeze, Apollo, anybody. Nope. Here goes this fresh matchup of Ziggler versus Seth. Again.
Well, of course, it's a match everyone wanted to see. Don't you know that? Everybody loves that match. Those matches between Seth and Ziggy.
Meanwhile, in the Nick Namath house, they're like, nope. And they change the channel. Like, not watching this shit again. For those that don't know, that was a horrible joke, and Nick Namath is Dolph Ziggler's shoot name, and I was saying it was so bad that even his family's like, nope.
I got it.
When's the Bachelor coming back, or whatever else airs on Mondays? Like, we watched the Great Christmas Light fight, and I do not regret my decision.
I mean, I watch Raw because I know I still watch on Mondays.
Well, yeah, and see, I've said before, and it's a little bit harder for me. We don't illegally stream, but we have to stream it, through ways, USANetwork.com. It's a little harder for me, and every other Monday is Boy Scouts and stuff. And after Boy Scouts, and it was actually Morris's call, Daddy, can we just watch the Great Christmas Light fight instead? Okay, that works for me. I don't have to worry about, hooking everything up, getting everything set up. We'll just turn it to ABC and eat. And in fact, we had Pizza Hut Monday. Eat our Pizza Hut, watch our Christmas light fight thing, and I won't make you suffer through Raw. I'll wait till tomorrow when you're at school, and I'll watch it on Hulu. And when you lose the enthusiasm of a 9-year-old fan, things aren't good. Yeah, things aren't good.
Yeah, I had Pizza Hut tonight, as a matter of fact. So.
Keeping them in business since 1980 something. And I was trying to off the top of my head cover things last night, but on the Hulu cut, of course we had the some things. Do you want to run down the list of? Please, you don't have to give the entire list. Just other, whether you want to call them highlights, lowlights of the show in your memory or thoughts. Oh,
Trying to remember what even happened on that show. To be honest,
have we all tried doing who's watched it or read about it? Like we've all tried shoot damn it.
It's an eternal sun. It's an eternal what is that movie called? Eternal
Spot on the
Mind.
Yeah,
we underwent that operation to try and forget about it.
But have we all tried Men in Blacking ourselves? Is that what's going on? Like this didn't happen. This didn't happen. This no. Like the stick that makes you forget. Like what you just saw. And there. Oh, this Raw was. Oh, so bad. We did get. I'm trying to give it some kind of credit, guys, and Oh.
I really don't think there was anything good about this episode, at all.
Yeah. And then you take the second hottest act and you put them with Doofus and Drew McIntyre teaming up with Baron Corbin and um shoot, I'm just going like seriously, I
Yeah,
really like went Men in Black on myself.
yeah, like the thing with Corbin and McIntyre and Lashley, that little staple,
Bobby
you
Lashley. I
know,
was
just that whole thing was just it's so boring. Like they take out Elias and they take down Bauer. It's so boring and it's just so depressing. It's just nothing interesting about it at all.
oh, we can't forget about old Drake Maverick, you know, taking Bobby Roode's
Oh
robe and taking it to the bathroom
God.
and pissing on it.
Okay, you just said that. You just said that he took Bobby Roode's robe and he peed on it.
Yes.
I think it's about that time that we remind people that he is the general manager of 205 Live.
Yes.
And gee, I wonder why that show doesn't get more attention. I just wonder why.
Well, he was doing so good with it, even up until Survivor Series and the P gag.
I mean, I'll give Drake Maverick this. He is trying. Like he's been saddled with this gimmick, but he's at least trying to make the best of it.
Yeah, but now you're like, and I said this last night, like Rockstar Spud from TNA, like
Mm-hmm.
he, which is now Drake Maverick. He is good comedy. Don't get me wrong, and no, or maybe a lot of pun intended. At the same time, you're doing this little comic relief stuff. You just flushed AOP down the drain with it because who's he attached to on the main roster? AOP. Now, what is AOP known for? Winning by distraction from somebody taking a pee.
Yeah.
Oh, seriously.
Seriously?
Seriously. Seriously?
Seriously.
Seriously. Are you serious? We need
No.
a wing running real quick to. I'm super serial. I'm serial. Yeah, but Raw, good grief. And I've never said good grief with such
Disdain?
disdain and lack of enthusiasm before. Monday Night Raw, get your shit together. Good grief.
And there was one thing on the show that really annoyed me.
Oh, if it wasn't the pissing on somebody's clothes or what could it possibly be?
Well, they named Alexa Bliss
Oh,
as
yeah.
basically general manager of the women's division. And
General
I,
manager.
and I have to ask why? Just why? Just for
We
really
have to.
for three reasons. Really, like one, there's more than enough heel general managers. We don't need another one. Two, the women's division does not need any kind of authority figure. Like it just really reminds me when TNA did that.
Yeah, and it's a straight ripoff from when they did it.
And it's like I hate when they have divisions have general managers. I didn't like it when TNA did it with the knockouts. I
Yeah.
didn't like it when they did it for Saturday Morning Slam because I think that had Mick Foley be
Yes.
GM. I didn't like it when they had Drake Maverick as the Cruiserweight GM. I don't like it here. It's so unnecessary. And the last reason is that I get why they're doing it. I really do.
Yeah,
But
and that
but
might be the. Go ahead.
but but I get why they're doing it. But Alexa Bliss does not need to be on TV at this point in time. There is no reason for her to be on. I mean, I get that you want to keep someone like Alexa Bliss on TV, have her keep her relevant, but not in this way where it feels so forced. Like, because they do that all the time. Like they did with Austin Aries when he was injured. They put him
Yeah.
on commentary. They had Kurt Angle be SmackDown GM when he was injured. But here it feels really forced. And
More
I
forced than
can't speak.
normal.
Right. And I can't speak for anybody else. But for me personally, I am so sick of Alexa Bliss. I don't want to see her anymore.
As case I seats number one in Alexa Blitzmark, I'm gonna have to plead the fifth, and I will. You can take up any further questions with my attorney, and we will move on from how I feel about that. And what's up with the general manager elect stuff?
I
You
don't know.
you don't elect a general man. Like where was the vote? Like where you appoint a general, you don't elect. But
Clearly,
I'm
Russia had something to do with it.
my attorney's on the other end. He says I can talk a little bit about it. Um, he's saying I can say two things actually, and to a degree, I agree with you. To another degree, I'm being informed in my headpiece that Alexa was down in Performance Center today, um, training with Mike Quackenbosch. So that should be that says two things. If Quack can't get her to improve, then like he's like the Obi-Wan Kenobi. Like Obi-Wan Kenobi, you're our only hope.
And since Alexa is a huge Disney fan, would that make them the Quack Pack?
Oh, good grief!
Good one.
Oh,
I liked it.
I'll allow it. Attorney says he'll allow it, so we'll allow it. Oh wow. But at least that's it. Also says like she's trying to take bumps again and stuff. So like if she's in the ring, from the pictures and videos I saw on social media, like she's not taking hard bumps, but she is training. And now I can't get Quacking back out of my head. That's kudos to you, sir. Kudos. But yeah, uh, and it just in all the things we've listed so far, like if it was a decent Raw, like it would have been like the black eye on Raw. Like what the hell were they doing in this segment? But every segment was what the hell are they doing in this segment? Like it never got better. At least again, the Hulu version, which they cut out about overall, it's an hour and a half, and with commercials, Raw's right at 2 hours, maybe a little over 2 hours. So they cut about 30 minutes off. And thankfully, because of what they included on the Hulu version, they still included. I don't really want to see what they didn't include. So how about that SmackDown, Matt?
I mean, it was at least a bit better than Raw, but that's not really saying much. Like SmackDown was just okay.
I could wrestle with my son for 3 hours on the bed, and it would have been better than Raw.
But would Morris have gone over though? That's the big question.
He always has to go over. Well, I know who signs my paycheck. I know where my bread's buttered. Yeah, and that's looking at it like, oh, SmackDown was so great. SmackDown's awesome. No, 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 no. Yes, definitely SmackDown was better than Raw. Definitely. But don't give such high praise to SmackDown for being this phenomenal show when in comparison to Raw. Like, no, that's because SmackDown still had its flaws too. Women's Battle Royal. Why
I
don't you
mean,
walk us?
at least had one good thing about it is that the man is back and she is cleared.
Oh, they're bringing Ric Flair out of retirement. Woo! Yeah, I saw the report yesterday and confirmed today that she passed. She, Becky Lynch, the man, Straight Fire. Damn, the nicknames are going to be 2 hours just trying to say them. She's actually able to compete at TLC. Speaking of TLC, Becky and Charlotte, this battle royal thing, because I know there's a part here that's going to grind your gears, so you have the floor.
Okay. Well, first of all, it's the entire match itself. There's no reason for this to be a triple threat match at all. The only way I can see them making this a triple threat match is if they don't want Becky to do all that much in the match. That's the only reason I can think of because this match is so random. Like, there's no reason for Charlotte to be in this match at all. Like,
Oh,
honestly,
damn.
because honestly, if you really want to do a triple threat match that badly, either do one with the Iconics and Becky, or honestly, even better, one with Mandy and Sonya, because they're doing that whole storyline about them possibly being on the outs. You know,
Yeah,
you could do some good drama with that match.
right. Work together, fight each other, work together, all in one match.
Right.
Like, hey, let's team up. Oh, well, she's down, so now we're going to fight each other. Oh, well, she's back up, so let's team up. And then, yeah, I mean, that's an old wrestling trope of that kind of. So, this battle royal thing, because when I watched it, I was like, oh no, Matt might be having a conniption right about now.
Apparently, Asuka eliminated both the Iconics.
Yes.
I mean, I'll at least give this match this. They at least didn't have them be eliminated first. They at least let them get an elimination. So I'll at least
Yeah,
give credit where credit is due.
yeah, but a hip attack. Eliminate not one, but two. How the hell do you eliminate two people with one hip attack? Do you we'll get to this on the week before TLC prediction thing. But as it stands right now, do you see any way that they take the title off Becky at TLC?
To be honest, I think it's all but guaranteed she's going to lose it. I don't want her to. I don't think it's the right decision to do it. But if they're going to have her face Ronda at WrestleMania and all that, I don't think they're going to have her be champion. It would be stupid to take the title off of her, but what can you do?
I'm still not my concrete is still wet before I give my put my handprint on because I don't think they're gonna do Becky Ronda at WrestleMania.
What do you think they're going to do?
I think it's gonna be the original Ronda Charlotte.
Honestly,
Becky,
I could see it being that way too. I don't want it to, but I could see it being that way. I don't know if the
and
fans would want it.
well, obviously that's a hard no, but I see it being again. My concrete's still wet. I can change it, until it hardens up, and I can't change it. But Ronda Charlotte. Oh, deep breath, Mox. Deep breath. Becky Nia.
Oh, that would be such a waste of Becky. It really would.
But I could see it.
I can see it also.
Anything else big from SmackDown?
Jeff Hardy's celebration, that 20th celebration, which at first I thought it was a retirement promo, and I'm like, oh no.
Because they brought
But
everybody on the stage. Like,
yeah,
what is happening here?
and it looks like they might be doing a Samoa Joe Jeff Hardy feud, which could be interesting, but they have got to build Samoa Joe back up because I can't take him seriously anymore.
Yeah, it's and that ties into the okay. A blind deaf person can tell that SmackDown was better than Raw. SmackDown still has its faults. It's not the holy grail of wrestling. It was a decent show, but it still had its problems. And yeah, if you guys can't tell, and I told AA before we went live, with the temperature warming up and then warming down, we're about to get storms like in a couple hours and all tomorrow. So if you hear wind or wind chimes, it's just the wind blowing. Excuse me.
I mean, but it's you know what they say, Mox. It's just a sign of the chimes.
Oh, good grief. Oh, good grief.
Clap, 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 clap.
I will tweet Becky that and have her shame you for that pun. Can we get into, or did you have anything left about SmackDown?
um, not off the top of my head, I don't think. Yeah, not off the top of my head. It was just kind of a nothing show. I mean, as far as the triple threat goes, they at least picked someone good like Oscar. So yeah, as at least has that going for it.
Ooh, and now I'm going to tweet Peyton and Billy both and say basically that you just called them both not good. Okay, okay.
I mean, they're good. They should be in the match, but I mean, if it wasn't them, I'm at least glad it's Oscar.
Yeah, it should be a fun.
Yeah.
It they could have done worse.
Yeah.
So Daniel Bryan's still doing Daniel Bryan antisocial vegan Daniel Bryan stuff. Because, going back real quick to the Charlotte Asuka Becky triple threat, is it is because apparently looking online, there people are confused about if it was actually stipulated or how the stipulation works. It's a TLC match, which means the championship is going to be held above the ring, and you have to climb the ladder. Normally, like 99%, if not 100% of the time, that's how a TLC match works for a championship. If I'm not mistaken.
I would imagine it's a normal POC match.
One more time, the win.
I mean, I would imagine it would be a normal TLC match since there's a title on the line, but
Yeah, but aren't usually TLC matches with title online the title's hanging?
yeah.
Which that's where the okay. Oh, you're agreeing with me. Just
Yeah,
said it differently. Yeah.
yeah.
TLC matches with the championship on the line. The championship's hanging. Okay. You like? Wait a minute. Did I just like revise like my memory of TLC championship matches from the past? I mean, of course, like a tables match or something, for the championship, that's one thing, or chairs match, but a traditional TLC match with championship on the line, the championship's hung up, and you have to climb the ladder and make yourself famous, kid.
And take stupid high risk bumps.
And someone watching at home is like, "Oh yeah, they know how to fall."
Damn. Welcome to match shading 101.
But even if you know how to fall, you can always miscalculate.
She, they fall really good for a wrestler. Like, what is that even supposed to mean? I'm waiting for like a Edge, Jeff Hardy WrestleMania spot. Have Charlotte dangling and Asuka just spear the shit out of her, and Becky takes advantage, grabs the ladder and climbs and retains. Anywho, let's get into some good wrestling. No offense to WWE and those that enjoy WWE, but let's get into some other wrestling. That's a better word. Unless there was anything left to say about WWE.
I can't think of anything because I didn't watch any WWE this past week.
Well, we saw Dean's half Heine.
Didn't see enough of it.
I mean, if they're gonna do that, like go full on, like just show both cheeks and have them get a shot. And you guys just picked the most awkward time. Damn,
What?
acorns hitting the roof makes me jump.
They're
I
just
didn't always.
acorns.
And I got a deer.
Oh, you're still playing Red Dead. Nice.
I'm going on a little hunting trip.
Kill the rabbit. Kill the rabbit.
Well, yeah, I don't really have much more to say about WWE this week. Raw was bad. SmackDown was okay.
Well, give us the Metal Mat MLW
Okay,
rundown
so
exclusive.
well, there's actually two bits of news from MOW here. This past Friday, there was Carter Brazil versus someone I can't remember the name. It was like some jobber, like some well-regarded guy. It was okay. It does seem like they're setting Carter Brazil up to be MJF's big challenger for the middleweight title.
Was this the match that I have to do it? I'm sorry. Is this the match Fuckface was on commentary for?
Yeah, I believe he was. Yeah, I think they showed him on commentary during this match.
And MJF, if you ever listen to any podcast we do, or if you maybe we get big and you're actually a guest. I actually say that like out of a love kind of thing. Like I can't stand you. But it's one of those you're doing your job perfectly. It's not like I loathe you and get off my TV. I can't stand
Th-
you, dude.
that's what it is for me, to be honest.
I can't stand MJF for the right reasons, not for other wrestlers. Like I just don't want to see anymore. Like he grates me so bad.
And then the main event was Shane Strickland versus Low Key. And there was a bunch of distractions, and Loki ends up pulling strands of Strickland's hair out for the win. And after the match, Strickland gets on the mic, is pissed off, calls out Court Bauer on the mic, and ends up quitting MLW.
Wow.
Yeah, and that it's one of those things like is it shoot work? Is it work shoot? Is it shoot shoot? Is it work work? Like
Yeah, because they sort of been building this up for a while, like on MLW Strickland no show the autograph signing. He's sort of been ignoring interviewers, so it's been building up for a while now.
yeah,
And I also feel that this is going to be how they write out Strickland. Maybe not necessarily right here,
right.
but somewhere down the line, because he is rumored to be NXT bound, so I could see this being the final MLW storyline that he's in before that happens, or if it happens.
I'm saying it goes to December 15th. And we'll talk about that in a second. But I say that's where, if the rumors are to be true about him NXT bound, I think he makes whatever that small show there is, or not the 15th or 14th. My birthday, hello, the 14th. I
Yeah,
think that might be his Raw on MLW, but we'll talk about that in
I
just a
think
second.
so, maybe. Yeah, and they've also had to rework some of the cards for Never Say Never and Zero Hour in the wake of some injuries. Because I think on Never Say Never, it was going to be MJF and Roosh. Now it's going to be Roosh versus Shane Strickland on Never Say Never.
Ooh, that's gonna be a good match.
Yeah. And on Zero Hour, it's going to be Roosh versus Rich Swann.
All other outside of wrestling feelings aside, that will be a fun match.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, and for Zero Hour, the middleweight title picture is sort of in jeopardy. MJF right now is dealing with a fractured elbow, so he might not be able to do it. They've also added Andrew Everett and I believe Desmond Xavier to the match. And if MJF is cleared on the day of the event, he will compete in a fatal five-way match. And if he isn't, then it will become a fatal four-way for a vacant middleweight title.
I'm
But go on.
Go ahead.
Oh, I was just gonna say, and finally, like the big news that just came out today about MLW is that for the very first time in MLW history, Zero Hour on December 14th will be broadcast live on BN Sports, and that's a big deal.
I'm still disappointed they didn't name the show, Max's birthday, but what can I do? But yeah, that's and when you sent that to me earlier, and I was like, okay, because I don't know, if I assumed or if I dreamt it or something like okay, it was. I already had in my head it was gonna be live, and I don't know why. Like, oh, okay.
Yeah, like they had been building up like a big announcement for a few days now, and this is what they were talking about. So
Nice. We
So
might have
it's
to do a pod of like a Mike's birthday, watch MLW live thing. Yeah, Emma, and they're in such a and obviously Marco Stunt being injured has changed the next few weeks card storyline stuff.
yeah.
And I haven't did they change that triple threat yet or
What triple threat?
I guess what airs tomorrow. Have you seen anything about that? It's either tomorrow or the 7th of December.
No,
The
I don't. I don't think I've heard anything about that. Because tomorrow is going to be Lucha Bros versus El Hijo, LA Park, and LA Park for the tag team titles.
oh yeah.
I don't know what other matches are going to be on the episode.
Maybe it was shoot, I can't remember off the top of my head. He was supposed to be in one of the it might be the one they're switching now to Fatal 4-Way, Fatal 5-Way.
Yeah, because he was going to be in that, but you know,
Yeah, that's what I
so they
so
add
he
so they add Andrew Everett and Desmond Xavier to it.
okay. So pretty confirming that Marco Stunt's not going to be in it.
Mm-hmm.
Cool. Matt, just do you have a goat in your house?
No,
Bad joke. I just started.
I think that's my family just yelling in the living room. Still watching football right now.
Oh yeah, the Saints are playing the Cowboys.
Yep.
I'm surprised my family hasn't made more noise. I'm surprised you don't hear my wife in the background just going nuts. She was AA heard. She was before we went live and shoot, I was saying something about MOW. And then we got into football and now I don't know word good.
I see another deer on the horizon.
Do what now?
And
He's
I see another deer on the horizon.
Oh, okay. The first time, because I was like, I had my head turned to hear if my wife was hollering at the football game, like, and it sounded like you said, "I see another D on the horizon," which for those that don't know is my
That's
shoot
what she
name.
said.
Wait a minute. Okay, then that's where I was getting at. Thank you, though. Hey, were we on the state of VWP and Rocky Mountain Pro and Rocky Mountain Pro in general?
Well, we are now part of the Rocky Mountain Pro Twitch family
Whoop, whoop.
officially. We had
We
our
are,
first sort of kind of podcast last night with still technical issues,
yes.
which we're going to
And
figure out.
I'll be blunt. It was a poor AA. Three things. One, poor AA. Two, poor AA's headache. Three, it was kind of a clusterfuck. But we have a week to right the ship.
Yes, we got a week to make it. And plus, going after the Chungo Don't show is going to be rough.
Bow,
That's,
wow, wow, yippee yo. Oh, different kind of rough.
yeah, different kind of rough. Not the rough stuff.
Good grief.
But their next event is going to be on the 13th. which I am going to attend as long as the weather permits. It's getting now, we're starting to get into this iffy weather, so I can plan, but I may be disappointed by not going because they'll close down I-25 on me.
Yeah, it's that time of year from now until
May.
May, kind of sometime like end of March. Like it's even
Actually, it
here.
gets worse. Actually gets worse around the end of March.
Well, that's what I was saying. Like the end of it might be around, not like the beginning of the start of, but maybe the end of it will.
But I will try to get to see as much of it as I can. What I can't see live, I will watch on Twitch because they will be streaming it live on Twitch. So it'd be like I was there without the fun of my having my friends around. But they're going to start in January. They will be doing charged a week as a weekly show.
I can't wait for that.
It's going to be great.
Don't you start yawning on us now.
Who said I was yawning?
Continue. Mouth me foot. Mouth me foot.
No, you were right. You were right.
I have a sixth sense about these things. But yeah, when they get to going, like it's already looking forward to wrestling, but this live stuff starting in January on Twitch, like that's gonna be a hoot. Just like on other wrestling and other avenues, I found were not to the degree Rocky Mountain Pro's doing it on, but where they're weekly kind of things. Like you have your Rocky Mountain Pro, your MLW, but I found a couple like smaller, like where I'm able to keep up. Like, oh, this is so and so, and okay, now they're like where storylines make more sense instead of like finding it, randomly. Like, but last time I saw this person in that, like they were like the weekly stuff is going to be such a good deal.
Yes, I'm really looking forward to that. They are bringing back Punished by Pixels, which is great because you get to see Mercury Matt Yaden and Curtis Cole cuss out video games from the 80s that they couldn't beat as kids. Still, they can't beat. Although Curtis Cole did beat Mega Man 10.
Oh, that's a tough one. All of those games are tough, really.
And the one of the funnest things in the past week, and he does it. He tries to do it like once a week or so, but Yaden will do. He'll Twitch him going through Castlevania, and let's just say it's not his best game, and he will make sure it's not his best game. He loves it, and he's good at it, but man, he gets frustrated.
Oh yeah, and but really, you guys have got to get on Twitch. And catch Rocky Mountain Pro because they do have more than just wrestling, and some of the stuff they have is just fun to watch.
Yeah,
Um,
they're at and you have their Twitch handle off the top of your head better than I.
it's Twitch TV Rocky Mountain Pro.
Okay. Twitch TV / Rocky Mountain Pro.
Okay, get technical, you techie.
Well, and we're Twitch TV / Violent Wrestling No G podcast or pod, no cast. Just pod, right?
No,
Yeah.
it's got podcast.
Okay. Damn it, we have so many. Because our name is so long, we switch it from this to like just based on what we can fit in. But it is Violent Wrestling No G podcast.
Yeah, that's a lot of our name. Some of it will have the G, some of it won't have the G.
And of course, I always confuse myself on which one's which because I'm a dumbass and I have it all on my little notebook thing, but I never bring my notebook thing out, so I can actually sound smart for once. I just wing it. No, not one wing it. I was waiting for Matt to make that pun. But do you ever one wing yeah, I can't talk. Um. So yeah, it's gonna be I, I, I'm gonna have to mute my microphone for just a second. I'll be right back. Talk amongst yourself. I'm going to be clamped.
Okay, we can keep going on. But yes, even right now, Rocky Mountain Pro is running a charged episode with live commentary.
Nice.
So, let's see what else is going on in Rocky Mountain Pro besides the new schedule. Oh, they're also going to get more fan interactive. Fans are going to be able to put in of the matches they want to see, who they want to see versus the matchups, stipulations, weapons.
Cyber Sunday and Taboo Tuesday, but where the votes actually matter.
Yeah.
AIDS when I have Curtis Colby in every match.
I won't have Curtis Cole in every match. I have to give him a break now and then.
We'll wait till the first votes, that first show comes out, then we'll see if you're being honest or not. Poor Curtis Cole, like, damn, I just got my ass whooped, or just went through a steel chair match. I'm gonna go back out for a tables match. Like, well, AA voted on it, so here we are.
I wouldn't do that to Curtis.
No.
I might do it to Severino Parente.
Give me that option for MJF. Give me that option. I'm putting him in every hardcore match like all night. And make the last one a 60-man or 60-minute last man standing match just to again, MJF, if you're listening, I'm kind of sad out of love. Like, you're doing your job. I can't stand you. I'm not supposed to stand you. So I want to see you get your ass kicked repeatedly.
So that's about all for RMP. As I said, I can't tell you anything more than just go to their Twitch channel to catch their shows. And if you look hard enough, you can even find the Left Coast Gorillas Drunk Wrestling History. It's fun. It is really worth it. The Chungo Don't show is worth watching too.
The LCG Left Coast Gorillas drunk watching wrestling. That's my favorite. of the pretty regular schedule stuff. That's my favorite because they that's like shoot, like they start drinking and it just gets funnier and funnier and funnier. Doesn't hurt that Anaya and Hoodie are my two favorites out of Rocky Mountain Pro. Wind chimes, what you gonna do? What you
What you
gonna do
gonna
when
do when they one chimes you? So, what's next?
brought up last night, I'll bring up again tonight. Now that we have a full house. Um,
Everywhere
just
you look.
oh, good grief! Oh, good grief! Josh Newell from BIW Bayou Independent Wrestling is still going to be on in the next couple weeks. Just have to give him a date and time, and he'll join us and let us know about. And so I start talking, and apparently a damn tornado just decides to come through.
You okay?
Yeah, it's not really a tornado, just high wind and acorns hitting the roof. Oh, real quick, just because I'm irked of one of two things. How do you guys pronounce acorn? Do you pronounce it acorn or I can't even say the other way.
It's acorn.
Is it acorn or acorn?
I'll
Acorn.
say acorn.
I say acorn.
So, oh, and that and is it pecan or pecan,
Pecan.
Matt?
Pecan.
You're and once again. Oh, by the way, you got fired and rehired like 4 or 5 times yesterday. So, and you're fired again. It's pecan. Damn it!
It's
It's not
pecan.
pecan. I will fight tooth and nail whether it's pecan or pecan. It's not pecan. It's pecan.
Yeah, it is pecan.
Pecan.
Oh well, I did not know that was your trigger. I did not know that was your button. Nope.
Pecan. Pecan.
Now all of a sudden I'm having like Final Fantasy flashbacks and like Mortal Kombat, like Hadouken, pecan.
It was supposed to be a Star Trek reference.
Oh, with con. Okay.
Yeah.
Wow. This love you guys for always going off the rails with me because when we do, like, we really like fuck wrestling. Let's talk about like how are things pronounced and let's throw some Star Trek references in there and anyway. Excuse me. Yeah, it's well, I literally am yeah. Um Josh Noel's still gonna come on. We just have to set a date time for BWI, the owner promoter of that show. Hopefully, and Yaden said a few days ago, I think Sunday, Saturday, maybe Friday, whenever you and I talked to him when he was traveling home, that he was open to like trying to do a cross promotion thing or, have wrestlers go up there. Maybe some wrestlers come down here. Um, Josh will be on shortly, maybe next week. Maybe we start doing a Wednesday Twitch stream and Thursday YouTube stream, and he can be on a Thursday episode. Heroes of Wrestling podcast or Heroes of Wrestling live stream on Facebook. My internet with the if you can't hear the wind and the weather, I was able to watch half of their weekly live stream on Facebook. It's guys, just for the sake of wrestling, like if you have Facebook, I know a lot of people don't do Facebook anymore. Look up Heroes of Wrestling, and I have to say it every time. No, not the 1999 pay-per-view. Heroes of Wrestling out of Dallas, Texas. Bam Bam Malone's their current World Heavyweight Championship. They just started doing their live stream weekly shows on Facebook, kind of like the Mismix Challenge. Screw it. You guys know what I mean. And they do 8 Eastern, 7 Central. You can find them now. You know, at the. We get it. We know the wind's blowing. I was able to watch half their show earlier before my internet just crapped out and had to give up. Fun show. It's what you're gonna expect from that kind of. It's an indie show. It's rustic. It takes me back to my watching Gillies in Houston as a kid kind of feel. Good wrestling. It's not going to be, WWE production standards, which we really don't want with the zoom in, zoom out, zoom in, zoom out, zoom in, zoom out. It's just a hard camera on the ring and pretty fun stuff. Dead air, dead air, dead air, dead air.
Mm-hmm.
And Bam Bam will he's going to be on. I'm hoping we kind of get these guests on before Christmas. Bam Bam, Josh. We're going to have guests on the Twitch. Like I'm almost certain that's a guarantee. Like anytime we ask, like, hey, you want to come on? Yep, I'll be there. But a few guests before Christmas, let that kind of sink in, and then after the new year, like really roll out the three of us, and every other week or so do guest interviews or something like that on just the YouTube channel would be great. Yeah. That is definitely your family watching the Saints Cowboys game. That is definitely your. Oh, you're not watching the game. Let me go see what just happened.
Yeah, I don't even know what happened.
Okay, wait a minute. Are they rooting for the Cowboys or the Saints?
The Cowboys.
Oh, shit. Touchdown. Oh, he missed it. He was wide open and missed it. Wait a minute. I'm not going to give your exact location, but you're. And there goes your family with. He missed it. He was wide open and missed the pass. How are your family not Saints fans?
I don't know. I have no idea. They just aren't Saints fans. They've always been Cowboys fans, especially my dad.
I loathe the Cowboys, and I'm married to one of the biggest Cowboy fans of all time. Yeah, it gets hectic during football season in the Mox house.
Maybe now is a bad time to tell you that as a kid, I had a Cowboys themed room.
Hey, I'm sure your parents decorated it. I can't blame you for
Yeah.
it. But now you have like, Ozzy Osbourne and that kind of stuff. Like you grew out of the nonsense. I am like legit. I'm shoot surprised my wife hasn't hollered. Now that's we could do a whole like just start a live broadcast and just set the device down and just hear my wife if the Cowboys are playing. Yeah, there's gonna be some dead air here and there, but the reactions alone would be a phenomenal show.
Well, that's when you would need video.
There you go. Oh, I loathe the Cowboys. I loathe. Just to make sure people don't like. I'm not coming across like I said love. Like no, I'll spell it out. Loathe. Loathe the Cowboys. Loathe.
I thought you were from Texas.
I am. Big difference. I'm from Houston, Texas. I'm an Oilers fan slash Texans fan. I loathe the Cowboys. And for personal reasons I won't go into that no. Mom had screw it, I'll say it. Mom had a boyfriend slash husband that I don't recognize as husband after dad died. And he was a huge Cowboy fan and um he was an asshole, like just straight up asshole. And it started with just to piss him off. Like I was never going to root for the Cowboys again, and or to begin with, because I never rooted for them. I was an Oilers fan, and here we are, like deep, kind of like nope, just out of principle. I hope the Cowboys lose every game they ever play and never make it to the playoffs or another Super Bowl or anything like that. So there we are. Loathe the Cowboys. Loathe.
Mm.
Yeah. So that was a very quick synopsis of one of the reasons I hate them. What else is going on the indie scene? Hey, you getting any Twitter followers or
I'm getting, I'm picking up some Twitter followers from RMP that I've been following. Now they're following me. Getting them on my Facebook page.
nice? It started freaking me out because you've gotten, I'm sure you've gotten more than I, but like, holy crap! So and so is following me back. Like, holy crap! Like, yes, I will. I'm like Steven Riggle, I'm a man's man, but I will fangirl in a heartbeat when some a wrestler follows me back. Like, holy crap! Oh, I'm not even gonna try to pronounce his name. Um, I'll spell it real quick. Hold on, because there's no way I'm. Let's see. Dun, 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 dun. And then by some of the Rocky Mountain Pro wrestlers following me, somehow other independent wrestlers have found me. Like it's, um Vlad Balashov,
Yeah, Vlad.
Vlad. He was on NXT last night.
That's good for a new dad. He's a new daddy, everyone. He has a beautiful little baby girl.
Okay, this is we talked about this last night. Okay, um, we talked about Vlad, and congrats on the baby girl. But then later, I found out that he made an appearance on NXT, and sorry if it's spoiling anything, or if it was on the show that actually broadcast last night. But Vlad was actually in an NXT event.
That's wonderful. More power to him.
You know, because they NXT aired their latest NXT episode, but they also did a taping for future episodes leading all the way up to Phoenix Royal Rumble, and so sorry, and I didn't watch NXT. You know the tape, whatever they aired last night. So I don't know if he was part of what they aired last night or if he was part of the taping. I just noticed him and like, oh, I know him.
Yeah, Vlad's a real nice guy. His wife's super nice too.
And like you say, most importantly, like, congrats on the daughter, and maybe in 20 years or so we'll have a female Vlad wrestling in a promotion somewhere.
Okay, I'm getting sidetracked. I'm sorry.
Oh, what are you getting? You can't just say that without saying what you're getting sidetracked on.
Oh, I'm watching the Charge Championship between Anaya and Austin Reddick.
Oh, can't go wrong there. Oh, you're watching
RMP.
is it, yeah, it's what Yaden just tweeted 30
Uh-huh.
minutes ago or so. Okay. Yeah, I'll probably go watch that myself whenever we get up here.
Well, after this goes off, then there's going to be Rocky Mountain Rewind, so they'll be picking up previous shows.
Um, uh, Matt, what kind of, and I'm not to put you on the spot, what kind of indie wrestling do you have down that way?
I don't know if we have indie wrestling here, or maybe we do, and it's just very far away.
Holy shit! Twitch just retweeted my Twitch of Mercury Yaden's my tweet.
Hey, awesome.
Holy shit! They didn't retweet him. They retweeted my retweet of his tweet. Huh. Interesting. Okay then. Sorry, I'm speaking about sidetrack. Like I just got to know. Twitch retweeted you. Like, what did they? Oh, they retweeted my tweet. I'm not gonna try saying it again because I'll confuse myself. They retweeted. They retweeted my retweet of a twin. I give up.
Say that 3 times fast.
Try saying it once slowly. I dare you. Huh. Nice. More exposure, the better. Sorry, Matt. Where were we on your? Surely you've got to have something. That,
I mean, maybe we do, and I just don't know about it. But as far as I know, I don't think there was anything near me or anything like that.
I was gonna say something that. Thank God, Wings not around on a Hangouts or the pod. Like, surely you got to have something down there. Like, nope. I stopped myself from that setup because Wing would be laughing come Sunday. Like, remember when you said surely you like yes, Wing. I'm surprised at how much is around here. Like the surprised, but not. I guess looking at my geographical error, which is an error that I live here and not back in Texas, but like I'm literally on the border of Arkansas, Louisiana, Texas, Oklahoma, and 45 minutes from Mississippi. Like that's a hub of independent stuff.
Yes, it is.
And a lot of these people like travel promotion to promotion because it is also close knit. Like you can do Texas, Arkansas, Louisiana, Mississippi, like all in a 4-day loop. And so, if you're doing a day job and stuff, like once we got into, I was already looking it up, and then when we got into the indie stuff, like damn, like there's a lot of promotions out there, and and some of them do get big names, like Thunder Rosa from Lucha Underground, and Marty the Moss has been around here, and
He's been at
yeah,
RMP a couple of times, and he's going to be back on the 28th of December and going for the Rocky Mountain Pro Twitch Championship.
yes, it's up for grabs, and Marty wants it. But it for whatever reason, like to me, that sounds like probably because it is like a bigger market, but when based on where I am, like holy crap, like people I know and have seen on TV, like they come around here, huh? Who would have thought? Wrestling is on. Wrestling's doing great. Overall, wrestling is succeeding.
Yes, it is.
What else to talk about, guys, ladies and gentlemen,
Lady, lady,
lady,
what
lady and
lady?
gentlemen?
I don't see a lady.
Your Twitter handle is Lady Rashana. And now my wife's making noise. She didn't say anything, but I can hear her clapping. Something must have gone right for the Cowboys.
You mean things go right for the Cowboys?
Not supposed to. They must be breaking kayfabe. Anything else, guys? Or anything else? AA and Metal Mat?
Not that I know of, not off the top of my head.
Same here.
Well, fine. I don't want to talk to you guys. See, dude, I know I'm from the South. I'm from like South, like Houston, South. You don't get very much Southern than Houston, South. I don't say y'all. I say you guys. It's just I don't, female, male. mix like you guys. Anywho, anybody want to do our shout outs, intros?
Well,
Not it
how can they get a hold of you?
of me.
Yeah, you.
Please don't, or if you have to, at Fireman6809 on Twitter, um, d.carter614 at gmail.com. Of course, the Violent Wrestling Podcast outlets all across the world. Statues crumble for me. Um, you can find me nightly, daily, Prince Moxley Lopez.
What's your Twitch
And,
handle?
Twitch handle is MOX underscore VWP. And that's about it for me.
And how about you, Metal Matt?
Well, you can find me on Twitter at MelMat15, and I also hang out on Cage.c, hang out in the daily and the nightly. Tonight we are talking about Queen's Jazz album from '78. Ruthless Aggression Era podcast. It's going to be taking a little bit of a break for the next few weeks, mainly just because the holidays and work and all of that. It's just kind of mad right now. But we will be back on the 14th. The Don Sal Kuzmano will be joining me to talk about Bad Blood 2004. So that will be on December 14th.
Sir, there is no vacation in podcasting, sir.
Yes,
I
there
was
has to be
joking.
vacation.
I was joking.
Mhm.
Where can they find you, AA?
Well, you can find me on Twitter at Lady Roshana. That's LadyRoschana. You can find me on Cage Side Seats at Ambrose Alley. And you can find me on Twitch at Violent Wrestling Podcast, no G. And don't forget, come to Twitch because we do now we run our podcast Twitch on Wednesday nights following the Chongo Don't show.
We're in
And
the make sure you stay awake hour, 12 midnight Eastern, 11 Central, 10 Mountain, and 9 Pacific.
yeah, we help you relax, cool down from the hyperness that is the Chongo Don't show.
Yes.
And shout out, we'll give our shout outs to Shooting the Breeze, which has gone to Twitch. Connoisseurs of Wrestling, which has gone to Twitch. In other words, guys, go to Twitch. There's Two Guys, One Sport, Busy's Wacky World, Ruthless Aggression Era podcast, which you don't want to miss on the 14th.
What happens on the 14th?
Well, the 14th is, I know there was something special about the 14th.
Oh,
Oh, yeah,
yeah, the on Sal Consomo is going to be a guest. Yeah, that's what
that's
it
not
is.
what I was thinking of on the 14th.
No, that's the only thing that's relevant.
I don't think so.
Well, you lost your ever loving mind.
I lost that a long time ago.
We know. Black Balloon birthday, so I'm going to bring it up quite a bit.
Well, I didn't know if you wanted me to bring it up or not, but that's what I was thinking of, was a special day on the 14th.
If any of you send me a black balloon, I will I'll thank you, and I will do something to that balloon and send it right back to you. Somebody's turning 40. Somebody's turning 40.
You know, you're just a young pup.
Nah.
Yeah, you are. Compared to me, you're a young pup.
So what does that make Matt?
Matt's a young pup too.
Not to give Matt's age away or anything, but I'm old enough to kind of be Matt's dad. Like,
Papa.
oh God, let's let's not run that storyline. Please no. Oh, good grief. Oh man, no thanks. Like, don't do that to me. I know you guys are. I know y'all are sneaky. Y'all got something planned, but uh,
No, we don't have a thing
if
planned.
do what?
We don't have a thing planned.
I do not trust you. I'm already getting enough flack from Morris, like I have been for since the last birthday. Like if I hear, Dad, you're 40 one more time, I'm gonna lose it.
Dad, you're 40.
A, you're an asshole, and B, I'm in from him. Like, like at least
Dad,
wait
you're
till my.
40.
Oh, good grief! I don't like you. I don't like you. And so debuting next week will be Mox's solo podcast, and I'm gonna. I don't know what I'm gonna talk about, but I'm not gonna talk to these two anymore. Oh man, I think the one thing that I can honestly hang my hat on is A, I don't sound the age, and I still have a sense of humor. And my wife just sent me a text. I'm literally on the other side of the door. And she sent me a text. Cowboys win. Like I'm not right here. She's gonna text me.
Oh, the Cowboys won. Yippee
So
ki yay!
motherfucker. Yippee ki
You said it, not me.
Matt's family should be happy.
Yeah, I think so.
They got quiet, so that means okay, we can go to sleep. They won. We don't have to stay up for hours bitching about it. All right, guys. Well, unless y'all just want to shoot the shit or whatever.
I guess we can call it
Oh
a night.
no! There goes Matt's family. Are they doing a damn song parade? It sounded like,
Oh,
"Let's go Cowboys!" All right.
I don't even know. Oh yeah, they're celebrating now. They are celebrating now.
I swear, if I hear fireworks going off in the house,
Well, we're going to call it a night, folks.
all right. Love you guys. Thanks everyone for listening, and until next week, well, I'll talk to you then.
Take care, everyone.
See ya.